You see, Hollywood, this is exactly what happens when you listen to the parents. You end up with this movie. TMNT 2 sees the return of Shredder, who takes back control of his Foot Clan to get revenge of the Turtles and Splinter. And when he finds out the Turtles' secret origin of how they were created, he goes after this secret ooze to use it for his own evil bidding, and also creates two new monsters in the process, one in the form of a snapping turtle, and the other one in the form of a wolf. One's named Toker, and the other one's named Razer, or whatever. Both of them are voiced by the god himself, Frank Welker. And if you know Scooby-Doo, you know who Frank Welker is. And speaking of Scooby-Doo, rest in peace to Casey Kasem, aka Norville Shaggy Rogers. You were awesome. You voiced Shaggy from 1969 to 2009, basically since Scooby-Doo's incarnation. That is awesome. That is fucking awesome. But anyway, back to the movie. This movie has two flaws. One's major, one's just a fanboy. Let's get to the fanboy part first. The fanboy, negative. No Corey Feldman. If you don't know, Corey Feldman voiced Donatello in the first movie. He did not come back for this movie. Why? I don't know. He was awesome. I didn't even know that was Corey Feldman until I read the fucking credits. I'm like, holy shit, that was Corey Feldman? That didn't even sound like him. Yes, I respect the 80s. I know Corey Feldman was awesome. Damn, he was awesome. But anyway, that's just the fanboy in me talking. You know what I mean. All the fans of Corey Feldman know what the fuck I'm talking about. And the biggest flaw of this movie is the intro of this movie review. The studio decided, oh, the fucking film is too dark, probably because parents and them complained. Oh god, it's one of those again, huh? So they went the Batman route and turned it from the comic books to the fucking Saturday morning cartoon series. Look, that works for the cartoon. It's a cartoon. The movie was loosely based off that. It took more possession from the comic books. You ignore that for the fucking Saturday morning cartoon reasons. Why? Why did you do that? You know how hard it was for me to get through the second movie? Look how long it's taking me to post this review. So, yeah, I had a hard time sitting through this movie again. If you can't tell. But we get a little bit of backstory in between Shredder and the Turtles again in this movie. April O'Neil has been replaced as well. She's no longer the hot chick from Nashville. She's some other new hot chick. But yes, if you don't know, April O'Neil the chick who went from April O'Neil in the first movie all the way to the TV series on ABC called Nashville with Hayden Panettiere. If you know what I'm talking about, you know your TV shows. So yeah, she's in that show now, and that's the only reason why I kind of watched that show still, is because of her and Hayden Panettiere, because they're both hot. But yeah. Even though they have their weapons attached, they don't use them because of that fact. Because it's no longer a darker tone movie, it's a lighter hearted movie. So they don't use their weapons. They use them mainly for pizza. Or yeah, because I think it was Donatello that has the no, that's Raphael that has the two flipping knife thing. I don't know what the fuck they're called. But anyway, he uses them for their pizza. And Raphael is still an asshole in this movie. And for those of you who don't know, I want to send out a special shout out to Ian, aka Forkball. Thank you for pointing that to my attention. In my review, I didn't notice until I seen his comment that he said I mentioned Mikey was the asshole. No, I was wrong. Mikey is the awesome one. Raphael was the asshole in that movie. He was the one that had to stick up his ass the whole movie, and he still kind of has to stick up his ass in this movie a little bit. I'm like, dude, take a chill pill. Oh shit. But, yeah. Oh! And here's another bit of news for you. Shredder goes from an Asian in this movie to a white guy. And everybody's complaining that Shredder's a white guy in this reboot coming out later this year. But guess what? He goes from an Asian to this movie to Kevin Nash, aka Super Shredder, in this movie. So, Shredder has been a white guy twice now. And nobody's complained. Super Shredder is awesome, by the way. Even though he doesn't really do much. But he's a lot better than the regular Shredder, because the regular Shredder is all talk and no bark. Unfortunately. Super Shredder just gets straight to the point. He rips shit apart. Rip shit apart. Rip shit apart. You have a name called Shredder. You should be ripping shit apart. And Kevin Nash does that well, even though you don't really see his face. You just see his eyes. But it's fucking Kevin Nash, and it's fucking awesome. Because Kevin Nash was fucking awesome anyways. Not anymore, though, because he's kind of old and all he cares about is the money. But still, he was awesome back in the day. All the while, though, TMNT 2 should have been good, but it ends up being a little bit mediocre in the end. And I'm going to give it a C+, because of that big change. Because they had to go the Batman route and listen to the fucking families and soccer moms and change what the first movie was supposed to be about. Fuck, man. Fuck. How fucking let down is that? I guess it was okay to see Vanilla Ice in here. I'm not really a fan of Vanilla Ice, but still, that Ninja Rap song is kind of catchy. So let me know what you guys think about TMNT 2 down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And I'll catch you guys in the next one.